Space News 51. Hello again. Thank you for being here with me once more. I hope you are very well today. I am Marie. Welcome to my channel. This information can be seen as science fiction, or as the viewer sees best, and I post it for entertainment purposes only. Still, I take my information very seriously, and for whoever has eyes to see. I am writing this on the morning of November 15th, 2024. Before I continue, I will not be making any more videos about what afflicts me unless they have a more useful context within, as is the case with this one, because as you can see next, what is going on with my group and I is far from being something normal. It is strange, unusual, and even wicked. I have many more interesting, other subjects to share with you, yet I feel that I owe you an explanation about what is going on up here. If you have noticed, I haven't been writing any new texts for videos in the last week or so. I uploaded a full version video that includes the 3 parts of my Urmah ceremonial experience, and my friends at CIC have been helping me upload remade older videos with subjects that may be important for you to see again or for the new subscribers. So, what is going on with me? In short, I've been terribly sick. Yes, the Urmah somehow astrally cleared me from my horrible type 1 diabetes, but right after, and I mean immediately after, I started suffering from one illness after another, more normal illnesses that is. First I fell for a lung infection after I had the misfortune of breathing in spores, and where Tina, DK, and little Yazhi also fell terribly sick with them as well. I fell with a bad case of flu, which is still somewhat dubious as its symptoms kind of blend in with the ones of the lung infection, but I know that flu is real as it still afflicts several crew members here, flu which the guys who go down to Earth to fetch supplies imported. Between the lung infection and the possible flu, I had a strong fever and a very hard-on wellness state which has lasted more than a month now, including a horrible cough. And then simultaneously, I also fell sick with some kind of bad stomach infection which I am not yet over with. My cough is better now, but some days ago it was crippling. It is impossible to concentrate while writing if I am coughing and tossing and turning all the time. With such a cough it is also quite impossible to have nice thoughts to share, connect dots with interesting results, or have deep philosophical insights to share. With my diabetes problem, I could still write with intravenous tubes hanging from my arm, but with a debilitating cough and a fever, it's impossible to write anything with any meaningful content. Besides, writing is something that I enjoy, and doing so in those conditions became almost torture. So many illnesses coming at me one after the other, and sometimes even overlapping is far from being anything normal. I mean, anyone can see that. It looks like someone wants me permanently out of action, as this is to me some kind of an etheric spiritual attack, which includes witchcraft. I insist that this barrage of illnesses, some of which are also affecting other crew members to one or another degree, is nothing normal. It is a well-organized, systematic attack against my group and me. Some of my friends here advised me against sharing all this publicly, mainly because of the principle that states, never let your enemies see you bleed. Yet, as these kinds of spiritual attacks don't only happen to us here, as they happen to all of you down there as well, I saw this as an opportunity to give you an example of such kinds of attacks, which I will detail in full in an upcoming video about the subject. Things here are as follows. Athena, Tina, is apparently nearly over the lung infection, yet she is now suffering from the same stomach infection which is afflicting many of us here. Little Yazhi is feeling a little better, but she still has a horrible cough. Sane Trey, this ship's surgeon, states that her lungs are still infected with the fungus, so she is still not out of danger. Yazhi still must have extra oxygen assistance most of the time, as she has a lot of difficulty breathing. She has lost a lot of weight and is feeling very weak. She spends most of her time in the infirmary or in her room cuddling on her bed. She has energy for nothing more. The other day I saw her playing a bit, but then ended up exhausted. This is by far the worst time she's gotten sick. DK is also very sick with the same multiple things that afflict me. When he appears to be overcoming one affliction, a new one appears, just as in my case. He is refusing to be treated, as he wants to man the illness out, but that attitude is making everything last a lot longer than it should. And as for me, I am finally getting over my horrible crippling cough, and I mean it. I used to cough all the time, including at night, not letting me sleep, and it hurt a lot. But now I have a strong stomach infection which gives me bad abdominal pains I must endure, and I am having them even now while I write these words, but I want to believe that I will be getting a lot healthier after I go through this last one. Right now I can't even climb one level of stairs without badly losing my breath. I'm sure many of you have noticed the same thing as I have. Taygetan medicine is not being efficient and is not looking very advanced while facing these problems, despite the efforts of this ship's 3 medical doctors. But as they say, we don't have any antibodies for these illnesses which are imported from Earth, and that is why we are having so many problems. I will definitely ask for Urmah help this time, to find out what the heck is going on here, and who is doing this to us. As a final message on the subject of diseases, I want to state for the record that, whatever they throw at us from now on, whatever disease, whatever attack, on any member of our crew, I will hold the Galactic Federation directly and indisputably responsible. Any future attack is only a reflection of their own cowardice, since they do not dare to come out openly or directly to attack us, because they know perfectly well that they are not worthy adversaries for the Taygetan and Urmah fleet. And with what I said above about the flu, I am not validating in any way the existence of viruses as they are described on Earth. Lastly, for this video, I want to thank all of you for your patience. I will get on to new subjects as soon as I am feeling better. And I also want to thank all of you who have donated to this channel, and especially those of you who have repeatedly done so, as you are literally my channel sponsors. Thank you so very much. You are my channel's lifeline, as well as for the rest of the people on this ship who depend on my work, and especially you are a lifeline for me, and who make my remaining on YouTube possible. Even more so because this channel is being shadow banned. It hardly grows in subscribers, and the number of views remains the same as over a year ago, therefore the earnings are equally restricted. I will return with interesting information, as soon as possible, hopefully, from the very next videos and on. Thank you again, I love you all. This will be all for today. As always, thank you for watching my video, and for liking, sharing, and subscribing for more. It helps this channel grow a lot. And I hope to see you here next time. With much love and appreciation, your friend, Swaruu.